Hello everyone, my name is Tom, and today I will have my report on my project 2 of the data science internships program provided by Oeson. And for this project, I need to give this descriptive statistic about relevant fields in the dataset. I also need to plot charts to bring out necessary information from the dataset as well. And finally, I need to state my own inference with a relevant statement. So first, I need to read the data from the CSV file. So using Panda and using the read CSV file function. So for making this descriptive and statistics plots, I'm using the describe statistic calculation function from Spicy library. And for plotting the graphs, I'm using Matplotlib and Seaborn libraries. The Seaborn libraries is for plotting the heat map. So first, let's look at the descriptive statistic of the salary data. So as I mentioned, I'm using the describe function of the Spicy to get the descriptive statistic right here. So when looking at this statistic, we can see that the mean value of the salary is around 70,000, which is around here. And so by looking at this, the descriptive statistic, we can see that the kurtosis value is very high. So it's indicating that the data has a very heavy tails or having quite many outliers, as you can see here, right here. And the salary is not evenly distributed, and it is also skewed to the right. So by looking at this plot, you can see that the majority of the people get paid is around this range, which is 50 to 70,000. Next, we will make a further comparison of the salary by divided into two different categories of gender. And so first, I need to get two categories data, which is male and female, and store it in a variable right here. After I get the male and female data, I can compare and I can plot the graph, the histogram graph, and then compare them together. As you can see here, the salary between man and woman had the same trend, and most of them fall to about like 50 to 70,000. But to specifically the male, it seemed like the male's employees has a slightly higher salary than the female, but otherwise there is almost no difference in terms of gender of salary distribution. Next, we will look at the statistic of the engagement survey. So by looking at this descriptive statistic, you can see that the mean value of the engagement is around 4.1, which is really high. So you can also see in this box plot right here, the graph is floats to the right hand. So it seems like the employees are very engaged with the work in general. Next, we will have the statistic of the satisfaction of the employees. So by looking at this graph, you can see that most of the employees have shows quite good job satisfaction because due to very high values between 3 and 5 from the employees feedback. So this is the violin plot that I have here. Okay, so next let's look at the heat map of the some of the features. So this heat map is created through the Seaborn library, like I said before, and I'm comparing the marital status, gender, the performance score, the salary, the engagement, the satisfaction, and the number of special projects that the employee have done, and their number of days have absence. So by looking at this heat map, we will see that the engagement and performance score, which is here, is very red, is very high in terms of color. So they are very highly correlated together. So later on, I will plot a graph between these two value features. And there are also another correlation is that the number of special projects, which is here. This also plays a role in determining the salary of an employees as well. So, yep. And beside that, there is also a slightly correlation between employee satisfaction and the performance as well. So let's look at the plots of this correlation. So first, let's look at the correlation between the number of special projects and the salary of the employees. So by looking at this scatter plot, we can see that there is a high correlation between the number of special projects and the salary of the employees. The employee who has the highest salary has done the 6 special projects right here. So this means that this could be useful for further observation. So we can build a model maybe for the salary prediction. So the number of special projects could be a very useful feature to predict the salary. Next, we will look at the correlation between engagement and the satisfaction of employees with their performance. So I divided the figure into two plots right here. The first one will compare the engagement with the performance, and the second one will compare the satisfaction with the performance. So you can see that the group of employees who need improvement and PIP tend to have a lower company engagement. But on the other hand, with the rate engagement right here, it is true that the employees would perform really well in their work. And the same patterns happens with the satisfaction as well. The performance seems to be increased with the incline of the satisfaction as well. So that is all for the report of the project 2. To summary, I have this summary right here. So there are outliers in the distribution of the salary, and it's also uneven and skewed. There is a very least difference in the distribution of the salary in terms of gender, and most of the employees have around 50 to 50,000 salaries in terms of salaries. The company has a really a kind of high engagement and satisfaction feedback, um, with with the means of 4.1 for the engagement and 3.8 for the satisfaction. The salary of employee is also partly depends on the number of special projects that have been done by them. We can base on the engagement and the satisfaction. They could be used to predict the sorry, it should be to predict the performance of the employees due to the high correlations. So that's it for this report. Thank you for watching. See you.